Hi, everybody. Let's talk about the energies for the next couple of weeks coming up. I'm so excited. There's so much going on right now, and this is a really exciting time because we are actually entering into Libra season. And as I've mentioned previously, we've got our South Node in Libra collectively, our North Node in Aries. So we just completed a season of adjusting a whole lot of Aries energy, which is around individuation and finding out who you really are and deciding who you want to be, how you want to show up. And so now we're entering into that South Node in Libra and Libra season, which is a double dose of that. I want to mention that we've got the last super full moon coming up this Friday on the 29th, I think it is. And this is impactful because it is a super moon. This means it's going to be really big, a lot of really big energy. And this particular moon is going to be really good for helping you to reveal some hidden things. Expect to find things out about yourself internally, but also expect to find out some things externally too about what's going on in your world that you might have some questions about or that you maybe did not know that are going to be revealed to you. Now, once all of that happens, that will help you be able to obtain some balance regarding this Aries energy, which is about who you are, how you show up. It's about individuating, and it's positive. That's what it's about. Libra in its positive is about balance. It's about balancing all that out. This is about our personal relationship, balance there, and balance in our external relationships also. So you can expect in the next couple of weeks to begin to feel some of that energy that is going to be around that, around obtaining some of that balance. And quite frankly, not just in your relationships, although Libra is closely associated with relationships, but also just across the board in your life. Because wherever there is a lack of balance, that's mostly related to the relationship with yourself. So I guess we could say it is about relationship, but it's more about the internal relationship. And honestly, that's what all of this really is about. The North and South Node energies that we're working with right now are about us finding out who we are and what that means for us and the way that we are now going to show up. Now, what's really exciting about this is that we are also about to enter into eclipse season. And eclipse season, it can be really great and it can also be really intense and sometimes not feel so good. But what is wonderful about this particular eclipse season, because we've got that South Node in Libra, is that we really are going to be eliminating, and I've said this a few times this year and it continues to be true, like this is where the rubber meets the road to me when we have those eclipses, that it really digs up some of that deep stuff and helps us to release all of that. And these are things that have been happening for lifetimes, a generational kind of stuff that for once and for all, we're going to get rid of some of this stuff. And some of us have been working on this since last year. I know because my sun sign is in Scorpio and we had those eclipses in Scorpio last year, and my North and South Node, my North Node is in Aries, my South Node is in Libra. So now that we've got the nodes placed there also, this is additionally more opportunity for me to sort of close out what started last year. And I'm really excited about that. And so doesn't matter whether or not those placements are in your chart. It was just more intense probably for me because last year we had that North Node in Taurus and the South Node in Scorpio. And since my sun sign is Scorpio, my opposing sign is Taurus, it was an interesting year for me, but a lot of healing of a deep nature started. And I'm beginning to see the results of that. And this year, closing some of that out once and for all. But even if you don't have those placements in your chart, know that that energy is here and it is available for everybody because our collective North Node is in Aries and our collective South Node is in Libra. So there's an opportunity for us collectively to work with the balance and collectively to work with letting go and healing some of that stuff that has been with us for a long time, that we can now obtain a new level of balance in our personal lives. So I want to encourage you at this time, if it starts to feel intense, take a step back. Make sure you're taking some time to move slowly through this period so that you can be completely aware of what's coming up for you and address it as it comes up. Get the support that you need, whether it's from a therapist, whether it's from a spiritual mentor or guide or a coach or something like that, to help you be able to more clearly understand maybe what's coming up for you and what's happening so you can finally let that stuff go and move into a much higher, more whole, peaceful, beautiful, balanced version of yourself. I also want to say with this full super moon coming up, those super moons are usually really big, really impactful. Let's get my hair is cut. I don't know what's going on here. It's doing its own thing. It's doing its own thing. Anyway, these super full moons can be really impactful, really intense. So be mindful of that this weekend. Take some time out for yourself. I always recommend a salt bath. I'm actually feeling like showers right now are really good because it's going to be a good way to just sort of wash some stuff off of you energetically. But just be mindful of what could be coming up, the things that maybe are going to be revealed. Please, please exercise as much compassion as is available to you for yourself and also for others. Most of us really are doing the best that we can in all of this. And so the more compassion we can show to ourselves, the more compassion we can show to others, and the smoother some of these transitions and movements are probably going to be. Of course, we're not perfect, so it's not like it's going to be a perfect science for any of us, but it's just moving more towards in the direction of operating from the truest version of who we are, which is love. Love is who we are. Like, it really, really is. So we're having an opportunity now to just finally wash away and release, to discover, to see, and to release and wash away some of those things that just no longer serve us or that happened for a long time that we can finally close out. And, that's externally and internally, right? There may be some changes that you feel like you need to make in a particular area of your life in order to obtain that balance. And that's okay. But I would just encourage you to do so with as much compassion as you possibly can for yourself and any and all who are involved in the situation. So that's what's going on for the next couple of weeks. I will come back and we'll talk more about those eclipses because those will start towards the middle of October. And we'll see how things are going for all of us at that time. Other than that, until then, I hope you have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time of day it is for you. Have a great couple of weeks, and may you ever live inspired. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye.